For you ladies out there looking for a comfortable and lightweight hiking shoe, let me introduce you to the Mt Emey by Apis 3310. This is the model 3310. This has a combination of a knit fabric up top, and then it's a really nice soft leather accents in the toe cap here, so you get extra protection. Plus the sole itself rolls up, so you get extra toe protection there. This comes in black only, but it has a wide range of sizes from 4 to 15, and then widths you're looking at B, D, 3E, 5E, 7E, and you can special order a 10E or a 14E width in this shoe. Anybody you know that has edema or extreme swelling, you can actually get this in a width up to a 14E. One thing to note is if you do go with the 10E or 14E, the sole will be replaced. They just simply don't have this mold in those wider widths. Speaking of the sole, it is slip resistant. You can see it's got a really nice thick lug pattern to it. This is designed for off-road hiking. So if you're in muddy conditions, wet conditions, this is going to be a great shoe for that. I also like the little accent design they have here. It's almost like the lawn stripes that they do in baseball fields. It's just a nice little feature there. For stability, this has a couple of really nice features. One, it has a 4-counter heel ply. So wrapping all the way around the heel is going to be this extra 4-ply counter. What that's going to do is it's going to lock the heel in place. I try and squeeze the back, it's not collapsing. If you take your regular shoes and you do this and it collapses, it's not locking your heel in place. That's really important when you're hiking, because if your heel's sliding around and you're on uneven ground, you're just putting a lot of extra wear and tear on your heels, or on your ankles, excuse me, that works its way up into the knees, the hips, or your lower back, and so on. So you're going to be more protected here from a stability point of view, which means you're not going to be as tired. Imagine hiking for a mile and your foot sliding around. You might actually be putting 2 or 3 miles worth of wear and tear on your foot, not with the 3310. Additionally, it's got a really nice thick, this looks like a dual layer plastisode insert. By the way, this shoe comes with 3 additional bonus inserts for free, valued at $240. This is one of the thickest inserts that I have seen across the board. 8.5 millimeters in the front, 8.5 millimeters in the back. It is nice and thick. It also has the plastisode top lining to it. Plastisode's really nice because it's a good conforming feature, so it's going to conform to your foot, and it has heat retention, so it's going to raise the temperature of the foot up 2 degrees. That's going to increase circulation, which is really nice. Where's all that heat going to go? Well, that's why you've got the mesh outer. It's going to let that heat escape. That way your feet aren't going to feel clammy after long walks. Additionally, this has a really strong heel cup. Again, we want to lock that heel in place. We don't want it sliding around. If you have an insert in your shoes and it's flat, it is not providing proper heel support. Additionally, this does have a decent arch to it. It's not a rigid arch, but it's pretty rigid, so it will provide some additional arch support. So if you're somebody with medium to high arches, I think you'll find this insert is going to be quite nice. And then again, it is 8.5 millimeters thick all the way through. Additionally, this has really good lateral support. If you can take your shoe and you can twist it like a pretzel, that is not good. It's not giving you proper support. Again, while you're walking, your feet are your foundation. It's the only part of your body that's holding your entire weight. You want to make sure that your shoe has a good foundation for your feet. So we want to twist the shoe left and right, make sure it's laterally stable, so that we're not putting extra wear and tear into the ankles. The last test we always do with the shoe is the old squish test. We want to make sure that it's pivoting up here where your foot naturally pivots and moves. We don't want it breaking in the middle. Less expensive shoes that don't provide good support will break in the middle. Not the case with the 3310. So overall, this is a great shoe. This particular one is a size 11 5E. So this is a pretty wide shoe and large shoe, and it only comes in at 16 ounces. So it's relatively light. Also, I checked the sole with the Shore A Durameter. This has got a pretty durable sole to it. It came in at 70, 69, 71. The Shore A Durameter checks the hardness. We want something that's going to hold up, that's going to resist tearing if you're stepping over rocks. So you do want a firmer sole, and this has it. So overall, really nice shoe. If you're looking something to take those long trail walks or even some mild hiking with a small backpack, 3310 is a great option.